Hello again. So, just a little vlog again. Setting up at Four Seasons as I was last time. It's a bit blustery, so I apologise about the weather. Currently on peg 2 of mill this time. Last time I was on, if you've watched the video, it was on lodge. Currently on peg 2 on mill. So we're just going to be fishing today. Just off this island here. And 2 in the centre there. Quite a productive area this. Quite a productive peg for me. I have mapped this in the past with the deeper, so I know where the contours are and everything, and hopefully the fish are in the area. There's a few jumping out. TC's over there, peg 10. A few fish jumping out there towards the back end of this island, just off peg 9. The wind's currently coming from behind me, away, which most carp anglers would say you need to be into the wind. However, I'm not most carp anglers, so I tend to disagree. I'll go where I think's best, and time will tell. So I'm only here for 48 hours and 1 rod out currently, so we'll shoot back shortly if I catch a fish. Well, it looks like Tony Coates is in. I think he's only been here since this morning. Hopefully I've had a part to play in that, give him some tips, and also a bit of bait, so I will find out later on what bait he's caught it on. But nice to see someone's catching, if you can make it out from there. 2 rods in the water now anyway. Stand myself a spot of lunch. Still a little bit blustery. Hopefully this wind will die down. Weather's supposed to be peaking around 20-25 this weekend. It's like a nice little carp, that. Yeah, good weather coming in, so fingers crossed they go on the munch. There was a competition on here this weekend, which I was going to film. It ended up quite a decent peg, but unfortunately there was no fish came out. 2 on peg 10 where Tony's fishing now, and I think the competition, I think £15 9 ounces took the full prize, which is I think 740 quid, which is a full year's membership at Four Seasons. So fingers crossed I'll get this 3rd rod in now, and hopefully get back to you soon with the fish. Fingers crossed. Well, not catching up on a bit of TV, but at least the local wildlife's come to see me and say hello. That's the main thing. Just give them a little bit of bread. Still nothing. 4 hours approximately now, so here's hoping for later on. Right, so I'm back again. Just been joined by Chris Ferner. Hello. The big Ferner from the Oz. He's one of my pals from Oz. Come over for a few weeks. Hopefully he's going to bring me a bit of good luck.
Beautiful evening.
Just changed the rods again. We've just seen fish jumping just over there on peg 4. Nowhere near where we're fishing. But fingers crossed we'll get something.
Have you showed him your boat
very
yet?
sure.
Showed him your boat?
Showed him the boat.
Beautiful.
Oh, we're in. Told you Chris was my good luck charm.
There it is. Right in the corner where I told you to go. Is that on? Yeah, it's on.
It is on.
Oh, it's
took me into the bushes.
So let's get an action shot, eh? Look at that.
It's took me into...
Fantastic. Who's the car?
Don't forget this. Don't forget this has got to go on YouTube.
Beautiful.
We saw the fish boshing.
Just talking away there, ladies and gentlemen, and all of a sudden we've heard beep 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 beep. Where are we going? How are we looking? How's it feel, mate? Is it snagged on the bottom?
It's definitely going to the bushes.
That's it.
You're going to have to get that landing net for me in a minute.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Can't beat it, can you, pal? What was it, Wednesday evening?
No, Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? Still on Australia time.
Fucking Australia, mate. Oh.
I'm trying to maintain the camera.
Quite small, that, to be fair, but
better than nothing, mate.
It's not a blank.
We'll get it straight back out there, shall we?
Oh, well, kid. Oh, well.
Come on, Mr. Carp, where are you? Oh, it's not too bad. Where's he going? Don't let him in them weeds. Oh, not finished yet.
Oh, like it.
Now normally I'd net this a lot better than I am, but I'm so focused on being a cameraman here as well. Come on. Oh no!
Oh,
lemon.
Mate. Oh, sorry guys. I'd like to say I've caught one, but I didn't. It came off just as I was going to bag it. Ooh. So, just been woken up by a fish, which has unfortunately wiped out every single one of my rods and got itself in a right tangle. I'll just adjust that. Oh, what's a nightmare. So, lovely little common. Unfortunately, an absolute nightmare. Because it's wiped out every single one of the rods, which is the joys of fishing. Which is a nightmare. So I had to bring every rod in now, unfortunately. But lovely common. That's why we're here. And it's not even overly big, so I'll just get that straight back. It's probably about 14 pounds, if that. It's a lovely moon tonight as well. But I've now got to redo every single rod, unfortunately, as it's wiped the whole, everything I've had out, completely wiped me out. Most strangest bite I've ever had as well. It was a mixture between a backdrop and a take, and a backdrop and a take, all in the space of about 10 minutes. Took the bait and then didn't do anything with it. Little drop back, took it again, and a little drop back and took it again. So one fish so far. I'll just turn this torch off and hopefully you can see the moon. So apparently that's the closest moon to the earth for 2,500 years or something. So yeah, have to redo everything. We've got steam on the pond, which is looking all eerie. And the bout was from the middle, which all the fish seem to be showing down that end at the minute, so yeah. I'll redo everything, get them all back out, and hopefully catch a few more that aren't going to wipe me out. Well, I suppose that's the joys of carp fishing. Currently running around about 5 to 2 in the morning. I've had to do every single rod again, full of what feels like spiders. There's loads of spiders webs outside, but yeah, that carp was the strangest carp I've ever had in my life. One beep, literally one beep, then nothing. A couple of minutes after that, another beep, as if it was sat still. Ended up wiping all 3 rods out. When it came in, it just took off like a Formula 1 race car, and so I had to go right round everything, not once but about 4 times. So yeah, I had to redo everything. I'm far too tired to be getting my boat out this time of night, so I've just cast it back out into the middle of the channel where it was. But yeah, carp fishing for you, it's one of those things that can either go dead good or dead bad, and my head torch decided to pack up on me halfway through as well, which was annoying because that's the second time it's done that. And I don't know why Ridge Monkey just don't keep all their chargers the same, so I've had to route round for the charger for the head torch, which is a completely different charger to every other charger that Ridge Monkey do. So yeah, luckily I've got quite a few torches, but the one I wanted to rely on for some reason has gone dead again. I have recently bought myself a box to pour my torches in, because I did have a problem with that one, with it turning itself on. It does have a button at the top and the bottom, which is the, I don't know what model it is, but I don't know if you can see that one. It does have a button at the top and the bottom, so no matter how you put that torch on, it's fantastic for turning itself on. But if it goes in a tackle bag up against something, unfortunately it has a habit of turning itself on and staying on. So yeah, I'll try and get a bit more sleep now. Hopefully I'll have another bite in the night. If I do, I'll be bringing my rods in, because I'm absolutely bushwhacked. And I'll catch up with you hopefully with a carp or in the morning. That's the second fish. Just trying to get this set up. Just put my hoodie on. Oh. Second fish and a cracking morning so far. Ooh. That went off with a right scream. A right scream. Hook's perfect now. It's got a tiny little bleed on it. So we will put some carp care on that one. Let's get the tail of the line. Eager to get back in it. So hopefully we get a nice little shot of that. Oh. Yeah. Nice common there. Slightly bigger than the one I had this morning. That's probably... Oh, it's cold, that water. That's probably coming in roughly, I reckon. Probably about 14, that. There we go. Absolutely drenched. Absolutely drenched. We'll reset. Hopefully go again. So the one I had this morning was off from the middle, just out in the centre. That one was actually from the front of the island. And again, a bit of a weird bite, because that one, like the other one, just a beep or two. and decided to go for an absolute screamer. Absolute screamer. So I'll just put this, just sort this rod out. I'm absolutely drenched. Again, the joys of fishing there. Oh, that water is so cold. I did go down to 2 rods, as you can probably see, in the middle of the night. And it is becoming more and more popular with me. Especially on fisheries where you catch quite a few. Going down to 2 rods is not a bad thing. Number 1, space. And number 2, it just gives you more control over the fish you do catch, rather than struggling for space. And especially if you get a double take, which I have had before in the past, which can happen on 2 rods obviously, but there's more chance of it happening on 3 rods. 2 rods I tend to use different areas to fish with, so we're quite far apart, so even if the fish are in one spot, the chances of me getting another run, not that much. And there we go. That's what does the magic. So just pop your back there. Now there is a shelf just there, which comes up from 5 foot to 3 foot. And that shelf runs the full bit of that island there. It goes like 5 and a bit foot to right up to 3 foot. And for some reason, fishies like it there. So that's them reset. Hopefully I'll be back soon in the daytime with some fish for y'all. Morning y'all. Well, that was an eventful night. 3 runs, 2 fish landed. Oh, so our first bite was roughly about just after midnight. That's just after the one I lost when Chris was here. Again, I got another run just after the midnight. I started playing that one, and that one came off. Didn't feel like a big fish at all though. It almost like a couple of pound. Anyway, that came off. I had a run about 2:30, which I managed to land, as you've seen in the video, and another one around about 4:30 again, which you've seen in the video. Both fish were quite nice, and both were hooked well. To be fair, the first one was really well. There was nothing from that. The second one was a tiny little bit of blood from where the hook went in, but hooked really good. Rods have been out for a few hours. I might try and take a bit more time today, try and focus on certain areas. There's been a lot of fish crashing over on peg 10,
So might try and wing a rod down that way. I have got the wind blowing into me now. As I said yesterday, I'm not a massive fan of chasing the wind. I knew the wind was going to change. I've got a few apps which I sort of check before I come fishing, so I know which way to set my bivvy up. So pretty hopeful for today for a couple more. So fingers crossed for that.
So, 10:30. Rods have been in the water since about 7 this morning. Just decided to make a little bit of breakfast. Carp is still showing over in peg 10. So I've got a dead swan, and in the last sort of 5 minutes, just in this little cove, peg 1, sort of been jumping out there. I've tried to catch him a few times, but unsuccessful, so I'm going to try again. Let's keep it on this for a couple of minutes. A little touch, probably see the lights. I don't know if that's carp swimming past at the end. I'm on a back lead, so it can't really be a liner. I'm just assuming it's small fish. Perhaps just the tip of the rod, but I know they are swimming through this way. So might as well shoot what I'm on for breakfast. So these are what I'm having, which is ultimate black garlic red onion pork sausages. I'll wait to try them. They dry me clothes from last night as well. That second carp this morning absolutely covered me in water. Absolutely covered me. But it's absolutely scorching as well today.
Absolutely red hot. So plenty of factor 50 on and plenty of water. Obviously nothing showing. So I'll probably redo my rods, fire one into that little cove and see how we go from there. Hopefully we'll have a daytime carp for you. And I'll let you know how the breakfast was as well.
this one, is it? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just turn the camera around. Don't know why, but I turned it off then. Don't know why. Probably one of the smallest mirrors I've had in my life. And one of the biggest bites. Like this. Perfect hook, just on its side. That wasn't getting anywhere. Again, thank you. The water's lovely and warm. So not massive, it's actually quite small, probably about 9 or 10 pounds. Oh, lovely, decides to wet me, thank you for that. There we go, nice golden mirror. Back in. Beautiful. So I've just redone the rods again, same places, but changed my tactics this time. I've gone for a yellow comb after. I've been blessed with little Jason, the good luck charm. So yeah, fingers crossed. Been here for a few hours now, nothing. Tony had one at £12. I don't know if the guy's round on, I think there's a guy round on 5. Not sure if he's had out. But yeah. Fingers crossed. So Jason's just tipped up from school in the middle of making a rig.
I've got another one on this same rod again. So I thought I won't be tight and let him have a bash. That's what you call being right on cue. I was just saying before, Jason, all these tend to be coming out of like early teens or getting up that way, sort of 8-9 pounders. They're just fighting like monsters. Let the rod do its work, mate. Just that bit. Just slow it down. No, just let it play. You used to let the rod do its work. Just keep it at distance for now and let it just play around. Keep some tension on it. Try and get some. That's it. This wind's picking up again. That's a decent size, that, to be fair. Come on, bring it to me. There we go. Now I'm going to weigh this one because that's quite big. In fact, that's a very decent size indeed. That's quite a thick, quite a thick carp, that. Oh, I've tied the GoPro thing around my wrist here. Being the tech savvy guy that I am. I'll just set this up over here. It is, isn't it? That bivvy's actually getting unbearable.
the bucket of water, mate. Yeah. Let's go caught a few times, I'll say that. Where was that carp get? It's just on there, mate. He's been caught a few times. Yeah. Oh, kind of well, mate. Let's put that on there. Loads of food on that. Just get them scales sorted out. Out of the way, camera. Try and get a picture of this bad boy. Oh, that was quite heavy.
Yeah, I'll be getting a photo with it as well. How's those here?
Just bump to 0 and we'll just take the sling off in a minute. Let's have a look. Horizontal like that and twist that round. Get us a T-bar, mate.
What?
Quickly, come on.
Oh, the T-bar.
Not some emergency. This is a fish. Come on.
You don't need a T-bar. 18.4. 21.
21.
20.
Just show the camera. Come on, quick. This is heavy.
Just huge.
Are you wanting a picture with this?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Water. Yeah, I know. So, nice to meet you. Right, go.
Beautiful. Let's take the sling out.
We'll weigh that. Hold the sling up.
Let's get the buoys out.
It's semi-dry. That's absolutely ringing.
On the go.
17 on the Nice little one.
Right, we finished making that rig now.
Biggest one you've caught, right?
Yeah.
Did Didn't even catch it.
So Jason's in again. He decided to go with a rod apiece. Identical baits and more or less identical spots, but he's been having a touch ever since it went in the water. Is
He's already here.
Hey?
Right here.
same fish.
Smaller.
It's a decent size. Landed itself there. It's gonna get wet again.
You already dried off.
Don't want it being wetter.
Don't want it wet. Not weigh it.
Hey?
Not going to weigh it.
Stop it, not even in there.
Well, come out.
We've got fish now. Hey? Come on. Put the rod down, think of the fish. Just get a picture of
On picture.
online, you'll be able to see it forever.
You recording it?
It's recording it. It's online, you'll be able to see it forever.
Oh, great.
What?
You let one rip and went.
The hook actually came out. I don't know where it was hooked.
Probably came out with him. Crashing around the place, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just turn that off. There's a back leg somewhere you can. It's in there. Right, so all packed up. Jason says not to get him in. So just leaving Four Seasons now. I did speak to the owner yesterday, who's actually got an Airbnb that they've changed one of the buildings into an Airbnb. So I've told him I'll do a walk round next week. Obviously you can rent the Airbnb, and I think they can throw a fishing package in with it as well. So I'll do a full walk around. I'll speak to John as well and get his points of what is included in the price and what isn't. So yeah, as I said before, just leaving Mill. Bit of a strange night, absolutely shattered. I was supposed to be on for this night, but I just haven't done any sleep all day either. So we've 6 fish. Was it 7?
You had 4, I think.
6 fish and lost 2. So yeah, not a bad session for mill. That's I suppose pretty good. Normally you have quite a few more, but the weather is showing currently 27.5 degrees outside, and it's a lot hotter than that. It's 5 o'clock at night. It's ridiculous. It's like being in France. This the fish are just boshing out everywhere. So because there's such a high activity today, I really don't want to spend another night there. And I know it sounds daft, because I think they'll just go on the munch tonight, and I can't see myself getting any sleep at all, and I'm back to work on Friday. So yes, we've left 6 in the bag and 2 for another day. So I'll do some editing and we'll get this uploaded. Don't forget to subscribe as well, please. I think we've currently got about 120 odd viewings now and up to 8 subscribers. So like I say, there will be a prize when we get to 100 subscribers. The first 100 names will be put into a hat, and the prize will be given away. So keep your eyes peeled for that prize.